You know, I've discussed before my search for a hat.
Yeah.
Because I've got a fat head.
You don't have a head that warrants a hat. Some people just don't pull off a hat. It's nothing to be worried about.
I actually thought my head did warrant a hat. It's just that my head's too big. When you go to the shops to buy a hat, it's like the average size, it's like one size fits all. That's a lie. One size does not fit all because I've got a head and the hats don't fit my head. So I ordered all these different hats for summer because I want to protect myself from the sun. I've had melanoma before and I want to be sun safe.
Too right.
And every single hat I bought, I had to send back because none of them fit my head.
Looks like a clown.
Yeah.
You know, you got that whole clown thing, the little hat.
I look like Humpty Dumpty. That's right.
Okay,
It's not pretty. So I ordered this hat from France. So the other side of the country, I put in the order. Put it in a couple of months ago. I'm like, I'm planned ahead. I know it's going to fit.
Yeah.
Because I measured my head, I've given them the measurements, and the hat arrived about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, beautiful.
Custom made, yeah?
Custom made hat, just for my head. And I was like, this is awesome. So over the weekend, we were in Sydney. We knew it was going to be about 30 degrees, and I'm like, I'm taking the hat out in the maiden voyage.
Wow.
So I wore it on Friday, and we went up there.
Could you wear it in the car?
Well, I did. Because I finally had a hat that fit my head. So I wore it in the car on the way up.
All right, okay.
And then I wore it around Darling Harbour. We were there for like the whole day. And about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Did people give you coins? Thought you were a busker.
And I said to my husband, I'm like, oh, you haven't even told me you like my hat yet. And he said to me straight back, because I don't. And I was like, that's exactly how I responded.
Wow.
And I said, that's brutal. Are you're joking, aren't you? And he goes, no, I don't like, it just reminds me of oh, my cousin's listening. I shouldn't say her name.
Say your cousin's name.
It reminds me of your auntie. And I'm like going, what? And she goes, well, she wears hats like that. And I'm like, well, that's not a bad thing. She's great. And he goes, yeah, it's not really doing anything for you.
Wow.
It's a hat. Just lie. It's a hat.
Hey, and that's the thing. I imported this hat from France. I got it custom made. And to add insult to injury, when I put my glasses on underneath it, I did realise that it's still a bit too tight.